station when the train comes along. Some come laughing and some come crying. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Oh, when the train comes along, oh, when the train comes along. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. All my blues are chased away. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Darkest hour is changed today. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Oh, when the train comes along, oh, when the train comes along. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Doubts and fears will all be gone. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Sorrow changes into song. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Oh, when the train comes along, oh, when the train comes along. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. We'll all be there now, don't be late. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. She's right on time now, she won't wait. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Oh, when the train comes along, oh, when the train comes along. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along. Oh, when the train comes along, oh, when the train comes along. Gonna meet you at the station when the train comes along.
All right, we can kick this off here just a little bit with this. How's it going, everyone? We all doing good? It's not up yet, but we're going to be chatting here for just a half second because I want to make sure that everything is gunning the way I want it to. And I got to talk about what we're doing. But,
You're doing.
Yeah.
On the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad line, I love to hear that old train whistle blowing.
I want to say hello to Godzilla real quick. He's not going to be able to make it, but he's in the chat right now. Godzilla King 3347. Thank you for coming by.
Hi, Godzilla.
So, everybody, welcome to season 3 of Railroader. I know we kind of do the normal stuff, but would you care to introduce yourselves? You can if you don't want. You can or you don't have to. I don't really mind.
I'll go last.
Okay, fair enough. At least let's meet the crew of the train. Let's at least meet the crew of those who will be running the excursion today. So,
yeah, I'm just here for the ride, man.
That's fair. But we've got Colt and we've got Bench who will be joining us for this excursion.
I'm back, baby.
He is back. And for those who are wondering for why we're playing this music and why we're doing all of this stuff, this particular stream is being brought to you by the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad and Museum. It's technically kind of a sponsor, but not actually, but is. So if you guys want to, you can go into the link in the description and support the Railroad Museum, because this stream was an idea that was actually pitched by the museum curator to me. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. So, with that being said, thanks for the chat, Colt. Thank you. So, actually, that reminds me, I need to can that as well. And I need to can that as well, because if I don't, that is going to cause problems in the near future. All right. So, with the introductions out of the way, I shall get the server up and going. It is now active.
Okay.
RAR insurance claims. Buddy, no. No, no, no. Not today.
We're going to have many of
We need to have very little insurance claims. But we are
Just gonna
here.
scare off the insurance.
Buddy, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You would most likely scare a lot of people. I'm going to say that right now. We just need to be careful. Okay, so
I scare assassin.
when the boys get in here, there's bench. Perfect. There's number one. So what we're looking at here is the Chicago Northwestern 400s, 400 miles and 400 minutes train. That is going to be added to the series eventually. But right here, we've got a locomotive that is slated right here. Number 18 has the railroad name on the side for this endeavor. But this is not the engine that we are going to be running the excursion with. Boys, if you would care to get your butts down to Andrews, Colt, the train is in interchange. I believe we have full control over it now. So if you would care to bring it into the station in Andrews, you are theoretically
Hey, what's the number?
clear. MILW1.
Okay, I just got into the game because my game takes donkey ages to load.
That's all right. We'll stay here and continue chatting with this. So for those who are tuning in, welcome in. I really appreciate everybody coming in for this first episode of season 3, the final season of Railroader. This is probably the biggest thing that we're going to be doing this season next to the American Freedom Train, which is still in the works. We're still in the works of getting the American Freedom Train up and functioning. But yeah, Colt, let me know when you've got a hold of the train.
Oh, you'll know.
All right, I hear it. Yeah, bring it into the station. So, as per requested by the Railroad Museum, we have brought in a very special train. We've actually technically brought in 2 because of the Chicago Northwestern train.
Going backwards.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't be.
My game, it's going.
You want me to temporarily take over?
He's got it now.
No, I got it. We good.
All right. I'm just going to wait here at the platform. So yeah, the reason I brought the CNW train over here is this is our new streamliner that is going to be working the railroad. I haven't worked out the timetable yet for it, but we're definitely gonna we're gonna get it working at some point. Bench, if you want to handle your tasks, dispatch papers that I gave you, find 8600. You know what to do with it.
I'm chilling on the special for a minute while Colton pulls him to the station.
Oh, that's cool. You can fire. I don't mind. You can fire the train. I can hear my nephew crying. Oh boy. So yeah, these are amazing passenger cars. I've made a review on them. We've talked about them. They're being added. Number 18 is semi-dolled up to resemble a very familiar Mikado from past. So that's why it's here on display. Behind it is a Pennsylvania engine sitting right there. But yeah. This is our train for the day. Obviously, you could probably tell by the reporting mark what the locomotive is. Here she comes into the station. It's not giving you too much of a hard time, is it, Colt?
As of right now, no. It's just the fact that my game is being big and stupid and lagging all of a sudden. So
No, you're good. So
Rejoin usually helps me fix that.
he can't really rejoin. We're kind of in the thick of it at this point.
Yeah. Gotta remember, I don't have the power of a NASA computer, so.
I mean, neither do I.
Well, no, but you have a computer that is actually meant for doing stuff like this. I don't have that. I have a 7-year-old laptop. It doesn't do well.
Fair enough.
The age is definitely being shown with this endeavor. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, with the help of the Milwaukee Road, the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad, and of course the Northwestern, the Milwaukee Road Hiawatha. All right. So first things first, we're going to get a very nice look at the locomotive that is being brought to us today. It is a 442 Atlantic streamlined, beautiful engine. It's got Hiawatha written on the side, the number 1 Milwaukee Road tender. I am excited to have this engine touring with us. Behind it is a Olympic locomotive B unit that is MU'd into the engine just to help us get through red marble inefficiencies. It has also been kindly painted with the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad logo on the side, or at least lettering. And we're going to go check out the coaches here. So the first one is obviously the baggage car here. We've got a couple very, very nice lounge/coaches, chair cars, I do believe. We have a exquisite diner car, a single sleeper car, a skytop dome, and of course, the legendary beaver tail on this train. So this excursion is a one-way trip, unlike most of them where we do one way there and one way back. We've only got the train for a little while before we've got to get back to our regular work and working on our locomotives and what have you. So, boys, are we ready to begin this adventure and see how well we do heading up the line?
Oh, yeah.
The number 18 is the biggest thing to run ever on the branch. That is true, but this ain't the Murphy branch. This is a completely different railroad, at least this in our minds. Anyway, so how this is going to work is we're going to have a couple photo charter opportunities along the route. We are going to have all 3 engineers operate the train today. Colt elected to take the most difficult section of the line, going over red marble. I will be taking the section from Nantahala to Bryson, and Colt, our speed king, is going to be taking the section from Bryson to Silva, and then the train will be on its merry way.
Hey, that's Bench's job, not mine.
I know.
You said Colt instead of Bench.
Oh, shoot, yes. Dang it. Okay, so it goes Colt, me, Bench. That's how we're going to do this. So, and we've got a special photo opportunity over in Bryson for what we're doing. So, without further ado, final check of the dispatch board here real quick to make sure tracks are lined and ready to roll. Bench, can you do me a favor, and while you're waiting, can you sort out Union Lumber Co. while we're exploring up through the red marble grade? Can you handle that with 1200?
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you can, try and sort out Wesser, but I'm not going to force you to. All right. With that being said, Milwaukee Road Hiawatha number 1, you are clear and outbound for Nantahala Station.
Alrighty, here we go. Highball. At least I'll try my best to. Anyway.
Best of luck, amigo. So, yeah, this is a very special trip. We might not be doing very many excursions this season, but we're going to try and at least get the American Freedom Train done. That is at least our goal, is to get the American Freedom Train along with this special trip. So, we'll see how this goes. Charlie, welcome to the sponsored stream. How are we doing today?
Good. Chilling. What about you?
We're doing pretty darn good right now. I am in the process of actively chasing down this special that we're doing.
And who are you sponsored by?
This is a sponsored slash requested trip by my railroad museum.
Ooh.
So that is why we are doing this trip with the train that we are.
Also, there are rules.
Yeah, we have to be careful with what we say because the museum is actively in the chat watching. It's not the person who's typing, which is Marco, but it is here, and they are watching.
Oh, hello.
So,
all right, I'll watch what I say.
They're in the trees.
Oh.
They're in the trees. They're in the mother-loving trees.
I won't say the chickpea joke.
No jokes.
Well, inside joke. None of y'all will understand. Let's rewatch.
By the way, Marco, I really appreciate that you're here, and I am reading your comments. If I can't get to them and actually read them out loud, I do apologize. But I am reading what you're saying about the 2680, and I appreciate everything that you're saying about it, and I have appreciated all your comments. Same thing goes for Godzilla King. I've appreciated his comments, and of course, the crews of Bench and Colt, and also Charlie, and our lovely editor, Violet, doing all the hard work of making this series happen. So, and also thank you to the Railroad Museum for bringing this trip to my attention and basically putting it on. So,
is that a foamer I see on the side of the railroad? There.
No, we're just getting every angle that we can so that the museum gets exactly what they paid for. Even though technically this is all volunteerism slash exhibiting, so. Now, is that so? I appreciate that. I'm reading that it's your favorite oddball. I'm glad that you like that locomotive. We just got it on the railroad, so I'm a big fan myself.
Yeah, I'm personally kind of interested to see how well it does over Red Wall.
Oh, I think it'll do quite well, as a matter of fact. I think number 18 will do very, very well. There's a good shot right there. Am I actively foaming? Yes, but it's for a good cause. So when you get to Roto, if you want, you can bring the train to a stop in the station at Roto, and I'll hop on the train and we'll ride through the obs through one of the passenger cars.
Okay. Sounds good.
How's it holding up, by the way?
We're doing all right so far. I'm trying to keep my speed up from whenever we initially tested this off camera. We about 50th grade, and I'm doing 23 at the moment, so we're doing better than we were.
Marco's in the chat here spitting very important facts and very interesting facts about the line that this game is based on, the real Murphy branch. And I do realize that there are some engines that we have in-game that would never have ran on the Murphy branch. I'm looking at 3347. That sucker would have never ran on this branch at all.
Yeah, I think in the Southern's testing, whenever they had the Murphy branch, I'm pretty certain they didn't run much more than a consolidation.
They did. They did a test with a 2680, but they weren't able to do it very fast. Marco's pointing it out. They were only able to do about 25 with it purely because of the rail.
Yeah.
And they liked the visibility and everything. So.
Also, I want to go ahead and apologize. I don't have the stream open on my computer because I need to save resources. I have the stream pulled up on my TV, but I can't keep turning around and looking at the chat. So, if I am repeating something that he has said in the chat, I do apologize.
Oh, it's alright. It's cool.
Is it fine if I say family-friendly, train-themed dad joke?
A family-friendly, train-themed dad joke?
Yes.
Sure. As long as it's family-friendly, yeah.
All right, I got this one. Remember the good old days of railways when everyone had plenty of esteem?
That was bad. That was bad. So I will point out there is one historical inaccuracy with this trip purely because of game mechanics. The Hiawathas did not have whistles. They carried I think it was a Leslie A air horn on them. So they did not have whistles. But based on the game, I had to pick a whistle that I felt fit, and so I chose a 6 chime.
Hey, gamer.
Yes.
Why can't train engineers be electrocuted?
Oh no.
Why?
Because they aren't conductors.
Oh, actually, you know what? That's borderline, but I'm gonna let it go. That is borderline, but I'm gonna let that one go. Oh, I love this bridge crossing. Let me see here. Yeah, this side. I don't know about these I love these little viaducts that are on this map. I think they are really cool.
I put my foot down, so there is plenty of smoke for you to look at.
I was going to do this run with the Steam Dream mod installed and the custom diesel exhaust as well. But in trials with a fully running server with all the trains that are going on the other side of the hill right now, it was so slow. And I didn't want to ruin the experience for anyone watching. So I elected to remove that so that we actually can view the train. So this brings me to the point of probably a few people's questions while we're running this. What brought on the idea for this excursion? Well, that is an amazing shot. And screenshot. So, what brought this on was I was at the Railroad Museum working pretty much just an average day at the Railroad Museum, and I ended up hinting to my curator that I had just gotten a hold of some Chicago Northwestern stuff in game, and he was very excited to see it. And then he spotted in the background of what I was working on, he spotted the Streamlined Atlantic and asked me what that was, and I said, oh, that's the Hiawatha. So without missing a beat, we ended up chartering what can only be described as a quick Q&A of how this would go down and how this would work and what we were going to do. And so with as much effort and as much painstaking planning, we got this going, and I got okayed to do this. So they know that I'm doing this. So I'm going to do a quick check-in real quick. Bench, how are we doing with our sorting out of the cars going for Silva?
Good. I'm taking them out of Union Lumber right now to the Nantahala section.
Perfect. And Colt, I'm going to assume that we ain't struggling too bad, but we're definitely putting up a fight here.
Yeah, we're probably going to be doing in the teens most of the trip up the hill, so it's going to be pretty slow.
As long as we don't stall and we don't have to call a helper, we should be fine. Worst case scenario, we'll call one of the bankers over near Nantahala. Bench can send it our way for a rescue.
Huh?
I have it set up the exact same way that I had it set up when we were testing off camera. So we should do just fine.
I like how Bench was like, huh? You're the one
I was
running
zoned out.
You're the one who I'm sending right now until we get to your section of the trains, train operations. You're taking care of doing switching and operations. I'm doing the cameras. So if you see anything on the map or around that needs to get done, please kindly take care of it until we get to Bryson, and then I'm going to hand it over to you.
All right.
So, my God, this thing sounds like it is barking right now in my headphones.
Wolf.
Hey, gamer.
Yeah, Charlie.
What do you call a train that's always late?
I don't know. What do you call a train that's always late?
Amtrak.
A locomotive.
A locomotive. And I love how Colt, without missing a beat, went Amtrak.
Amtrak is also always late. The last one they took hit an actual car also.
That is true. That is true. A recent Amtrak, there was that recent Amtrak accident.
The one time I rode Amtrak goes on time.
Dude, I rode Amtrak from where I live to Texas, and it was like hours behind schedule.
I rode the quote-unquote last luxury train of America, so...
The auto train?
Yeah, that's the one I rode. I rode the auto train.
And...
I'm just reading. What?
I got magnets.
All right, so we're now on board the Hiawatha as we climb the rest of this grade. We're going to take a look through the passenger train as we go. So all of these cars are luxury Streamliner coaches. They are very nicely done, very well kept. As we're passing Roto here, I'm going to just keep going through. But this is an absolutely lovely train that they've given us to operate on the line. I think this is going to be the second to last foreign locomotive that we have on the railroad visiting. Oh, we're coming up to the the diner car. This is very, very pretty in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's open up the doors here real quick. Can we pop into the kitchen? No, we cannot pop into the kitchen. But we can look into the kitchen. Staff is probably in the break room right now.
I made a choo-choo in the chat.
I see that. So here are the sleepers. This is the sleeper car. I believe, yes, we can enter these areas here. I don't know if, okay, the beds are not movable. I know that there is a streamlined coach that you can have movable beds, but I am uncertain of which that is. But this is very cool because this would be your bunk area as you rode down the line. It is very, very fun, very, very... It's definitely what I would call cozy. I think that's the right word for that, is cozy, if not cramped. And then I think these are the... Yeah, these are the special bunks. These are the double bunks. So, very cool. Can I sit on... No, I can't. Okay. So, yeah, they've got the little bunk rooms, which is very fun. And now we get to the car that a lot of people are probably riding in when they ride this excursion. I'm going to close that door and then reopen it. Can I get past this door? No. So I'm going to have to close it. We are in the Dome Lounge car that also has a functioning bar. But my goodness. Amtrak's got a couple of these superliners. But let's get up here to the top of the superliner and just look out the window. I mean, Joel is doing his absolute best with his firemen to get this train moving. But I think this is so cool that we get to have this experience. Oh, yeah, there it goes. There goes our locomotive.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Wait, where did you say I was stopping at? Marco?
No, you're stopping at Nantahala before you hand it over to me.
We're not that far then.
Yeah, because I think, aren't you just now cresting over Topton?
Nope. We are probably a mile from Compton.
2 miles.
Close enough.
Yeah, this is the beaver tail, by the way, here at the back. And Raider has made some creative liberties when it comes to the designs. He has Viking helmets in the back here, but this is the luxury observation lounge car, which is so cool. Look how steep we are. I'm standing flat, and the train is just cockeyed. It's incredible.
I mean, it is a 5% grade. 4.5 to 5.
4.5 to 5% grade. It is a steep gradient. Oh, I accidentally closed the baffles.
As of right now,
Ah!
we are a 2.5% grade right now.
Would you stop closing the door on me, door? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely... Oh, wait, is that a seat? Oh, it's a seat. Okay. We are definitely feeling this right now.
Actually, we're doing a lot better than I thought we would. We're doing 20 up the hill.
Really? We're hitting 20?
Yes.
Hang on. Break my head out
Yes,
the window.
Did you know Japanese people use tongue dye to make their tongues pinker? It's so weird.
That is weird. That is an odd fact to be bringing into this stream, but you know what? That's okay.
Hey,
God.
it's not inappropriate, so
No,
we're
that's
good.
genuine fact. Man, we are snaking around. You know, writing in first person, you forget, like, when you write in third person and you're actually, you know, driving the trains and stuff, you forget just how much of a curve and bends this railroad has. Like, this is so steep. Anyway. Yeah. Riding on the train is a hell of a lot of fun. But we gotta get some outer shots. We got the inner shots, now we gotta get the outer shots. Yeah, that smoke is just pitch black right now. Well, not exactly pitch black, but
I don't even have the bar in the corner. It's at 30%.
Then that diesel B unit is really putting in its help.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing they gave us the B unit. We wouldn't have made it up had we not had it.
Yeah.
I don't think... There's no super elevation on this railroad, because that wasn't a thing, right?
I don't believe so.
I don't think the curves are tilted. But we are definitely putting in we're definitely making this train work its butt off. Oh shoot, there's Topton.
Yeah.
So that means we're gonna crest the grade here soon.
Yeah, and I'm trying to hurry back to Nantahala, so I'm not in the way.
I'm gonna run right up to where it peaks out. Yeah. Am I breaking the law of running in the gauge? Absolutely, I am. All right. Fomerisms. Just breaking every law known to man. It's like, you're not supposed to be standing in the gauge, and then they do anyway.
Yeah.
Almost got hit by a train once.
Same. I've been almost hit by a train multiple times, actually. But that's only
Mine was going 60 miles an hour.
That's only because I've known... I've had 2 incidences where I've saved my parents from running across the tracks right before, like literally stopped them right before, like, disaster. And then, I think that's really it. Yeah, twice. Once with my mom and once with my dad.
Me and a group of friends had just finished kayaking down the Potomac, so we loaded and we had to cross like 4 railroad tracks to get to the main road. I crossed, and not even 15 seconds later, a 60-mile-an-hour high-speed passenger train flies by. And this is a section with no signals or anything.
That's dumb. They should have put signals there.
Well, it's not a main road.
Still, they should have at least put crossing bucks or something.
Nope. There might have been, I don't remember. It was a couple years ago, so.
I wonder which engine's working harder, the Atlantic or the B unit?
Man, I don't know.
Me.
If my dog was human, he'd be causing a lot of chaos.
Real.
Most likely.
Oliver would probably be an arsonist.
Arson?
Arson?
We have crested the grade.
All right. Now it's just up to Colt to hold the train back.
Want to hear a little fact I learned about train and railroads?
Sure.
That so wooden tracks had these platforms called fire platforms or something like that, and it's where like if a train caught fire in the middle of a bridge, they were able to stand on those platforms and put the fire out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like fire barrels and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Fort Dodge Des Moines and Southern Railroad, aka the Boone and Scenic, their wooden bridge also had those, and there we have pictures of it to this day. You can actually come and visit the museum, and you can see a picture of the original wooden trestle, and the original wooden trestle had those fire barrels, and it was really cool. Unfortunately, that bridge did in fact get, I think it was torn down. It was either torn down or burnt down and replaced with the steel one that is there today.
Yeah, because I've been watching this one guy that's he has like this bike. What was it called? This bicycle converter thing where it converts a bicycle to go on train tracks. It's like this camper as well, so he's traveling along these abandoned rails, like camping and stuff.
No, Marco, please do not stop. The more facts you give, the better. I actually have been sitting here genuinely reading them. Like, don't feel bad for posting them. I really appreciate you reading them. It's just, I'm very heavily focused on this endeavor. And so, but I will say, I'm reading them, and I'm very grateful that you are. And people in the post stream will be able to see them. And I'm going to go back and make sure I double read everything you've posted. So I really appreciate your comments. I seriously do. But yeah, I am very grateful that all of you guys are here to assist in this very special trip. The fact that it's even happening to begin with is a miracle.
I'm just here to be funny, haha.
We got a little bit of a running shot of the train just gently coasting down.
Oh my gosh. There's a video of how every famous pirate died. What?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Something that I'll have to dig into a rabbit hole with later.
I'm sitting in a secret spot waiting for the train.
A secret spot.
Are you like gonna jump at me like a snake and scare me?
Nope, because the train's already around the corner.
Wait, what? Oh, he must have been on the roadside somewhere. Can I even spot him? Like, I'm gonna distract myself for just 20 seconds to try and see if I can see him. Yeah, no, I don't have the patience for that.
And the train's like 30 feet away from me.
And I'm not gonna bother go looking for it. For your spot. Okay. But I will get myself positioned on this last wooden trestle so that we can get this lovely shot of it rolling down. And then Colt will hand the train over to me. We'll run it for a while. At that point, Colt, if you can help bench out trying to just sort out anything that might need to go to interchange. That would be lovely. That way we can keep the, like I said, we can keep the railroad running during this special.
All right.
We will have to get you new locomotives. For right now, since I don't have any available, you'll have to use the RS-1. But we will get you an RS-3 when they come out in the catalog.
Okay.
So it is really peaceful in this map. When you actually sit and stand and listen to the birds, I wonder, can I, from afar, can I see? Yep, the signal's red. It's just barely visible, but the signal's red. Which means he's almost here.
Yes, I should be. Well, I'm almost there.
So, it's not really fighting you this time. It fought a whole lot harder in the trial.
Yeah.
To do this than it is now. It must have shaped up and been like, I need to work. You know, this is now for real. So there he is. I can just faintly hear the bleed from your mic. And I'm realizing, like, you don't have the whistle on that I do, because game sync.
Yeah.
But, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, everyone who's here. And, of course, when I do end up sending this to the museum, I'm really hoping that you enjoy it as well. And everybody who gets to watch it, I hope you're enjoying it too. Because this is pretty much how charters work in the real world. The only difference is that this is a functioning railroad, but we have very little going on the Andrews side, which is east, I want to say. Pretty much everything that is goods stopped before the hill, but that is definitely going to change this season. There's going to be stuff that changes. So I can now just see the hints of orange and white coming in through the trees. She'll be going
Also,
down the mountain.
I sent you some pictures.
Thank you. I will take those pictures and I will hold on to them. And I will send them with the same email that this is going to be sent with. So, also, Cole, if you are also interested in between whatever you're doing when it comes to sorting out interchange, if you also want to take photos of the run and send them to me, I would be most appreciative.
I would, but I have trees turned all the way off, so everything is bare. I don't know if you would like that or not.
Ah, that's right. You don't have trees.
I have like one tree every 30 feet, but like,
yeah. You ever have those moments where you just forget that not everybody has a NASA computer?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna finish out. Main at 100, track wheels 200, MBI for 100, one whistle 50. YouTube compression makes the whistle hurt if at 100. Okay, thank you for telling me that. I will try and get that fixed as we go. I can't promise that I'll get it fixed. What are you doing?
I have more 1 a.m. brain rot we all need to watch.
We can do that after we're done working.
Yes.
I will say that there are other engagements going on that may or may not require my attention. So if I randomly have to dip and I'm in the middle of driving the train, I will find the nearest place that I could safely stop and hand the train over to a more qualified engineer.
Oh yeah, also my bad on that part. I didn't realize that I'd slowed down that much.
Oh no, I thought that you hit like a red signal or something and you were just being extra cautious. That's okay, don't worry about it. I am going to break immersion here just to check our points. All right, cool.
The song Vienna from Billy Joel absolutely slaps.
Which song from Billy Joel?
Vienna.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Lemon Pound Cake is still up on my top songs I've been listening. I'm just adding a whole bunch of videos to my 1 a.m. brain rot compilation.
Honestly, that's amazing. By the way, Mark, I'm gonna shorten it to Mark because it's easier for me. I am reading everything that you are sending, and to everyone who's talking in chat, I am in fact reading everything you're saying. But right now, I am very heavily focused on what I am doing. I promise you, I am reading everything and I am absorbing the knowledge. So please do not feel like I am not.
My game crashed, so I had to rejoin.
Bitch. Picture me chewing you out. That's how you should feel.
What? My game crashed.
Not you, your game.
Oh. I mean, it made it run smoother somehow.
Wait, what? That's not how that works. All right. So I am going to disembark here. Let's open the doors. I'll close
I
this
need
up.
some more hot dog.
All right. So we have arrived at Nantahala, which means it is now effectively my turn to take over the run. How'd she handle? Pretty good? Needs improvement?
Yeah. She did pretty well.
All right, let's get up inside the cab here. Thank you for your service, Colt. I'll take it over from here if you want to disembark the engine. We'll crew swap.
Okay.
Or just teleport out. That works too. All right. Now I'm about to do this in a very terrifying way. For the sake of realism, I'm doing this FPS style.
Would you like a second man in here for assistance?
That would be lovely. Yeah, fireman bench. Yeah. Colt, you're now in charge of the railroad while we do this next bit.
Okay. Wait, I'm trying to get in the passenger car.
I need to send you more hot dogs.
Whatever. It won't let me in.
Just click on it and then Control 0.
Okay.
Is that supposed to be an F3? It is supposed to be the 442 Atlantic of the Hiawatha. So I think that's the F3. Oh my god, this is so much harder than it looks. Alright, I have to break immersion. I cannot control it that way.
I'm still thinking of that Curious George video.
I can control the train in first person.
Well, yeah, I know you can, but I was struggling because my mouse wasn't mousing.
Oh, okay. Valid point.
Okay, I'm back. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna head up the line a little ways. And then we're gonna do some photo run-by opportunities as long as... I don't think we have anything coming west, do we? I don't think so.
Not to my knowledge.
I'm looking at the map right now. I don't see anything.
Okay, so yeah, Colt, you're currently...
Let's see.
yeah, it would be blinding. You're entirely right.
Yeah, no, you should be clear all the way to.
All right, perfect.
Or, sorry, all the way to Bryson. I'm still sitting down here. That probably needed to be run. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
The train that I have that is sitting in Whittier right now on the sidetrack.
Which engine's on the lead?
The 9, I think.
Oh yeah, no, that passenger train's already ran for the day.
Oh, okay.
I just have it sitting at Whittier, so it's out of the way. No
Makes
cornfield
sense.
meet. We can try and schedule a cornfield meet. Cool, get on that. See if we can't get anything to maybe have a meetup happen.
Where at?
Let's see. Best bet would be Brooks or McCain. Brooks or McCain. Either way, there'll definitely be more cornfield meets the further east we go.
Do you want me to just make something up and bring it up there?
Well, do we have anything that we can just throw at a brick wall?
No. Not on this end of the... Unless you want to take something out of Bryson, which I know you don't want to do because we have stuff set up.
I mean, we're gonna have a steam... There's a steam meet waiting for us in Bryson, Marco. There's a steam meet waiting for us.
I can try and do Ella.
Yeah, we can
You
put... Crud, how do I want to do this? Well, since the 9's not really doing anything, take the 9, stick it up over near Ella. We'll have a meet there.
I'll just take the entire train.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Do you want to go into the hole or do you want to stay on the main?
Keep us on the main. Put the local on in the hole.
All right. Will do.
We are definitely not bringing the blue tank engine that shall remain nameless due to copyright.
Yes. No.
I did not see the crash. The angry Welshman, or the angry Welsh, angry ragtimers. I see some of their stuff, but not all of their stuff. Once you get that taken care of, Colt, by the way, great idea, Marco, and thank you, Colt, for helping out trying to make that happen.
Yep.
Once you get that taken care of, both you and Bench start handling anything and everything that needs to go to interchange.
Okay.
Just get it sorted out. Whatever is anything from Andrews East.
All right. That needs to be like that. You need to go right here. If my game decides to be big and dumb. For context, I hit the waypoint button like 30 seconds ago and it still hasn't done anything.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
That is bonkers.
I'm probably getting like 5 FPS right now.
Oh, I am so sorry.
You good. It's just the amount of stuff that we have on the map right now. I can't necessarily help that, so I'm not complaining, but at least my computer's not as hot as it usually is when I'm in this game. It sits on a cooling pad whenever I'm at the house, so that helps it out a lot.
Oh, I bet.
But it doesn't improve performance that much.
No, I want that.
Well, that's mildly concerning, but I can't deal with it now.
What?
I went to Alarco so I could do stuff in Alarco, and for some reason my tender doesn't have wheels or a coupler.
Okay, so the 9 is still glitched for me. I don't know, and my game just crashed. I got kicked out of the server.
Bench, can you do me a solid and go check on the 9 real quick?
Because on my end, I can't get it to move. It's more than likely just going to sit in Whittier, so you might have to kill Whittier to meet something.
That's fine.
I mean, it's not moving, so...
Can you try and get it to move on your end?
Oh, yeah.
You could do me a solid. Waypoint it for 30 miles an hour, way up to the hole in Ella. That would be great.
I'll just drive to Ella myself.
You're not making... Hang on, I gotta read this, because I just saw... What? Okay,
That is crazy.
Yeah, you see that comment too, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at my TV right now.
Wait, what?
So apparently the angry ragtimers had 1,300% damage on a wreck.
How's that number work?
23 cars at 0%, and some cars at 50% that are buried in the ground. and some also tilted at a 45-degree angle. And 2 fatalities. This is crazy.
Yes, I remember when Heist... Actually, speaking of Heist, you recognize the whistle, Marco.
Yes, it's one of his...
That is the Huber 6 chime. Ooh, that's a pretty shot with the sun beating down on the orange.
Okay, the 9 is moving, but it's moving very slowly. And it's
Okay. Quick question. It should not be moving. It's not moving on my screen.
It just stopped moving.
Oh, I just put free auto brakes on.
The already...
For some reason, it's saying the train's negative 3 feet in the ground.
Yeah, I think the 9 is glitched, or this tender swap mod just sucks. One of the two.
I'm going back to what I was doing.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. When we're done with this run, we are going to make another save. And we are going to test to see if the mod is borking things. If the mod is borking things and making things broken, then we are going to actively remove that mod.
It would probably help if half the train's handbrakes were off.
You know, that would definitely help.
Let's see if I can get it to move, because my computer is cooperating a lot. It's moving. It's a miracle.
It's moving because the handbrakes aren't on.
Yes.
Chuckle nuts? Jeez Louise. We are going to make a water stop in Andrews, or not Andrews, the other place, Almond. Because we've gone through a quarter of the tender water.
Why not just wait till Bryson?
Because I want to make sure that we have enough water so that someone who I know is going to blitz this train has plenty.
Then stop him Bryson and fill it up. That's where I'm taking control.
Yes, but we've also got to take the photos and everything. Oh goodness, not now! Bench, assume command.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, just so, I don't know if any of the chat out there has seen, I don't remember if we had this in the last video of Railroad or not, but the train that you're going to be meeting in Whittier is a brand new train called the Alarka Flyer that I have decided to make. It runs between Whittier proper and Alarka and then comes back, so it's a round trip. It leaves at 9 o'clock in the morning from Whittier. I don't exactly remember what time it comes back because I wasn't in the game whenever it came back. But the consist, the engine that it's pulling, that's pulling it right now, isn't going to be the engine that pulls it regularly. I plan on using the 85 for that, and you'll see the 85 and Bryson. I've also made some updates to the 85 because the Lunar Locomotive Works catalog has had an update recently, and one of their biggest updates was doing a whole refresh on the heavy consolidations. So you'll get to see the new updates that I've made to it once you get to Bryson.
All right, sounds good to me. When we get to Bryson and we get the photos of the Steam Gala done and everything, I am going to dip. I've got a family thing that has happened. I have timestamps marked in the comment section of the stream. Thank you for that, Marco. So I am going to unfortunately have to probably miss most of the next bit of the special. So what I am going to do is when I hand the train off, I am going to ride inside the coach for the rest of the trip. Colt, you are when I leave, you will be temporarily acting as president of the Northwestern. Bench, you're in charge of, well, I don't know, whatever Colt tells you to do to keep the railroad in shape.
I will say, I'm the one to train next,
I know. But, like, you two will be in control of the whole railroad when I'm gone. So, I don't know. Godspeed and good luck.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
That sounds good.
I do love this section of the line between Alarka Junction and Nantahala where you're running along the riverfront.
Yeah.
I think it is so picturesque.
Yeah, it's a nice place when you have a computer that can actually do stuff.
Yeah, because you've got the graphics and everything turned to the point where it's just a barren wasteland of death.
Yeah, I can put my specs in the chat here in a little bit.
You don't have to if you don't want to. You're good, man.
Well, I know, but you know, and I'm not complaining about my computer either. It's still a good computer. It just can't play games very well.
It has its moments.
You should probably slow down.
Yep, no, I'm working on it.
He injured his wrist rear railing the. That's crazy.
Well,
But doing
how many
shift
times have
art.
people shift art stuff? I mean, think about it. We've, five-finger discounted, like, oh, this car is just a few inches. Instead of grabbing another steam locomotive, we just shift art into place, and it's like, yep, it's good now.
I was gonna say, on my personal save, I use shift art and mainly just push stuff around that I don't feel like bringing a locomotive over.
I'm like, hell, what's the point of having bringing a locomotive down when you just need to move it 3 feet?
Yeah, exactly. Stop, please. Please stop. Bench, what did you do to my train? I'm going to.
Huh? What'd I do? I didn't even touch it.
Why is the freaking box cab not cut out? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I can feel the stress of you guys trying so hard not to say anything but the words you're saying.
Very.
I know it's hard, and trust me, I'm struggling too. We've been at this for an hour now.
Okay, I fixed my train. Anyway, on a different note, the 9 is staged and is ready for a meet.
Perfect.
And I just found out that the EFNA logo is broken.
What?
It's not showing up on my screen. It's showing up in white squares.
You have a missing... How do you have the missing texture for the EFNA?
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I downloaded the... I didn't see any requirements for it that were any different.
Neither did I when I first got it.
Let me go back to Nexus and look at it. I didn't see anything that was different.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I'm putting my reputation on the table. I put my reputation on the table. Dude, I totally get it. I 100% get it. Hey, Bench, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Do you see that train that's sitting at Alarka Junction?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and make it not be there by sending it back to Alarka, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything different. Unless there's an
They
update.
go to Shadow Realm now.
Into the black hole.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that particular little logo needs to not be there.
You know, I'm not seeing any different mod packs that I need to download for the box cab.
That is bizarre. Like, actually bizarre.
Does the other ones work? I don't know if it's just the EFNA logo doesn't work.
Crap.
No, none of them work.
I'm gonna overshoot the water tower. Oh no, I nailed that stop. Heck yeah.
Okay, so the C&J logo partially works. There's still a white box below D2. All the other ones just straight up don't work.
That is straight up weird.
Yeah. Ooh, EFNA red. This is nice.
Douglas Fairley, and please read the comments. I'm pretty pleased with myself. I am pleased with the fact that you were able to do all that you did. And also, Marco, I appreciate, I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again just in case I didn't. I appreciate all the comments you've given across the platform and the videos that I've been doing. I really, truly mean it. I love them. So please keep it up, and you are an amazing fan. All right, we are now leaving Almond. We've topped up with water. Our next stop should be Bryson, where things will get busy. Bench, if you're not actively busy, take D1 and please do the yard work at Appalachian Hardwood.
Okay.
I need to work the sawmill. Where am I? It's right here. I can do the Ella stuff later. There's stuff in Ella I need to pick up, but I'm going to wait till after the train comes to actually do that.
Like D1?
Yeah, the box cab. Don't tell me you didn't update that.
I don't see it in the roster.
Yeah, you didn't download that. What the heck, Bench?
Use 17. It's fine. Just use 17 for the Walker branch and use it instead.
This. This. I don't know.
at least tell me you see 17.
Oh yeah, I have 17.
Cool. You're now going to use 17 instead of D1 because you didn't update.
I didn't know I had to update it.
I think I've been following your Railroader content for a while now. Yes, I'm
Oh, hey, I
very
found
grateful
D1.
that you have been. What?
Oh, I see what I did. I looked at the wrong markings.
Oh my god.
I forgot I changed the horn this engine.
Well, I appreciate that you've been following along, Marco. I really do, and I'm grateful that you're here for the final season. We are going to do more Railroader stuff in the future, but once this season is over and all the recordings and stuff are done, I am taking a much needed break from this game.
Very much.
Like, I love trains and I work with them a lot and very often. But I've been working on this for a little over a year now. And as much as I love this game, I gotta back away from it.
How much fuel does this have left in it? Oh, okay.
By the way, for anyone who is wondering and does have access to the game, this server is publicly open and available to the public. When we do events like this, it is in fact open and available for people to join. Like, see, allowed, no password. It is available for people to join.
Coconut, nut.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
That MOW update's been taking a while, which I understand. The devs are doing their best. They're just taking their time on things, making everything, usable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Optimizing the game to where it doesn't, lag as bad or has performance issues like it's had in the past.
Not to mention that they're also trying to incorporate modding. Like, they're trying to get modding support built into the game.
Yeah, they plan on putting in the Steam Workshop for mods now, which hopefully will come W update.
If the Steam Workshop gets mods, you're losing faith. I ain't losing faith. When it comes out, that's when I'm gonna have the most fun with this, because I'm already loving the game. But like, think about working on a railroad that's just a ramshackled slobber bucket line.
Yeah. But unfortunately for the people that have Railloader, which is another story for another time that we will not discuss now. For the people that have that, once the game updates with the MOW update, it's dead. Railloader isn't going to work, and the people that have mods for Railloader just won't have working mods anymore. They'll have to switch to only Unity Mod Manager with mods.
But here's the thing. If Steam Workshop support happens, it means that all track mods and everything will get simplified.
Yes.
Which, that would be a blessing, because they could just take all of the Railloader stuff and just use Steam Workshop to integrate it all and have it work with Unity. Because Steam Workshop works with Unity. God, that's a pretty shot.
The bad part about the Railloader, I primarily use it for bell and whistle wise. So I'm going to lose almost half of my whistles whenever that updates. But for right now, I'm doing pretty good. So
love them while you can, man.
Yeah.
We're now getting into the sections of line that have been more trodden than any other. Because the more east we go, the more the tracks have been beaten.
And stop. Thank you.
I just heard the just a sad horn just
Yeah, we're doing things with an Alco and a slug in the sawmill, which I really only need the one engine for, but hey.
The only reason I put the Alco on there is because I felt like when stuff starts getting much more difficult, you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ignore that pop up.
But this is a very, it's not even, it looks like an Alco, but I don't think it's classified as an Alco. It's a fictional locomotive, but...
It's based on a Montreal Locomotive Works design.
Yeah.
Which,
and to be honest with you, it looks like an RS3, just cut in half.
Which...
And doesn't short nose.
Montreal Locomotive Works just copied what Alco was doing and made it differently.
Yeah.
Beef favorite mods are Upper Coe, Bryson Bisque, and the RMG East alternate loops, and Trestle mod. It's a tribute to the Kickin' Horse Pass of the CP rail. Yeah, that's true.
I've actually never seen those mods.
They're not terrible.
I should look those up and try them.
All right, we are now passing through Brooks. We should be, yeah, we're verging on Alarka Junction right now.
Dude, this thing sounds so good because I have an Alco engine in it. This is actually great.
Do you have like the RS1 Alco engine in it, or?
I can look and see what specific model engine it is. A second.
Because it's definitely not the big Alcos.
It's a Alco 12 244.
Okay, so you've got the clunker engine in it. Got it.
Yep.
I was gonna give this B unit a clunker motor sound, but I was like, I don't know.
Most were made by EMD, and at that point they had engines that sounded like that. So
yeah.
Okay, the sawmill has been switched. I need to set this stuff over here.
Excellent.
I love farm supply. I need to do that later, but I can do the sleigh mic and, well...
You've got plenty of time to do Slay Micah.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you even made it to Bryson yet?
No, but I'm rounding the corner to Alarka.
Okay, so I have a lot of time to do that.
Cool. Oh, yeah. You have plenty of time, because we're doing a layover in Bryson anyway.
Oh, where did the 10 go? I just noticed that the 10 was gone.
The 10 is not gone, bud. Look in Bryson.
Oh, yeah, it's up here. Why is it up here again?
You brought it up here and left it there, and then never came back to get it.
I don't remember bringing it up here at all.
It was in Bryson. It was taking up a yard track, so I had to figure out a place for it to go. So I was like, "Get out of here."
Okay, well, the 10 is coming back down to the shops now.
Good call.
Yeah, I don't remember bringing it up here. Unless I brought it up here to get some cars or bring some cars up here, I just don't remember.
You used it to bring the empty logs to Walker.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is everyone doing tonight?
Honestly, I'm doing pretty darn good. We are just now passing. We're about to pass Alarka Junction, and we're gonna be passing Robinson Coal Gap.
My frame rate dropped severely.
Upper Coe is mod number 272.
I'm down to 10 frames.
I made a drink that I like to call Plum Island.
You have been silent this whole time. Where have you been, Charlie?
Taking my dogs out to go potty and all that shit.
Okay.
Why did my game break when I opened my map?
It helps a lot to have your map zoomed all the way in because there's a huge memory leak whenever you have it zoomed all the way out, and you get.
Why did that fix it?
Because memory leak patched yet. They are working on the bigger update for right now, and it'll probably get patched when MOW comes out. But for right now, we're just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, even I noticed that using the map, it's a bit borked.
Yeah, especially if you have a railroad that's this size and has this many stuff on the map.
That will be changing. That will be changing fairly soon as we keep going on this endeavor.
A very small package, updated and stable scenery package. 15 cars a day at all tier 5. 15 cars at tier 5 each day isn't too bad.
At least it's not that one coal mine mod that has like 100 and some on tier 5.
Oh yeah, that's Kirkland, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Kirkland. And I was gonna get Kirkland for this series, and then Railroader broke. Or Railroader broke.
Oh, no.
Kirkland is just it was made specifically for the WNCR, if I remember right. On one of it was made for this. Or I don't exactly know. The CF and W, I think. It was made for that railroad specifically, and that's pretty much all they did because it was a coal railroad. Is what the lore was. So, yeah, but tier 5, trust me, I've done that in a personal save before. Tier 5 just sucked.
Nice.
It would have been my dream.
Yeah, because you had the original slogan of the railroad, which was tonnage first, safety last.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did that on a whim, too. You were just like, I'm going to just do this to my engine, and then it became the slogan. But now we've got a new slogan, so...
But I already forgot what you said it was.
It's fine. We'll get to see it when we get to Bryson.
Slogan?
Yes.
Nice.
Coconut, nut.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I might be going insane.
You're just waiting for your turn. That's what's going on. You're getting to do all the little stuff, and you're just waiting for your turn with the streamliner.
Avocados from Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico.
Free Shavakadu.
Red Robin.
Yup. I can't say it, but I'm thinking the words.
Oh, there is a mod that I like. I can't remember if it's a Unity mod manager mod or if it's a Railroad mod. I think it's Railroader. It has. It's for. So it's good for whenever you first out in the game to make some extra money. But it sets up 3 ore mines, and on tier 2, I never went up to tier 5 on it, but for tier 2, it's like 5 cars for each mine, and then you'll have 3 box cars for each mine for their mining supplies. And the third one at the top of the hill, it's sitting on a 6% grade. So
Germany.
Yeah, it sits on a hill.
Assassin isn't here.
Yeah, and he knows that we're in the middle of something. Hi.
Hi, Gamer. Hi, Bench. Hi, Colton.
Hello.
Howdy.
If I was told this, you need to be told this too. Do not say anything naughty.
Why are you auto-tuned?
What is going on?
We're in the middle of doing this public excursion, and we are trying our very best to keep it on time.
And there's just hold on.
And I'm just
slipped. There's just auto-tune going on in the.
I was just like, yeah, there's auto-tune going on, and I didn't know what to do about it. So I got it.
What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
My game completely froze.
You're not driving, are you?
Not good.
I was. I just started when it froze. I don't know where 17 is currently because I was right next to the switches.
It is stopped, and it is not labeled as derailed.
Yeah, the issue is I don't know if it's on the main or not.
Let me look. I am looking. Once my game loads, from what it looks like, yes.
Cool, can you get it off the main? Because I know he's about to come down, and I had to rejoin because my game completely crashed.
Yeah, we're just going around Horseshoe right now, and I'm doing my best to hold this thing back.
I got you. I am backing up. Reference that one SpongeBob.
I just came in to check. How the stream was going, and it sounds like chaos.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. And that'll buff
What
out.
did I come back to?
Beep, beep, beep.
What did I come back to?
You need to be at the ready because we're going to be heading off here soon.
No, I'm gonna do add a railroader to my wish list.
Please do. Maybe if you get it before we end season 3, you can join us.
I am running for the hills and I am never coming back.
Why?
Bench will figure out sooner.
$30.
I figured it out and I'm gonna fight you.
Okay.
It's better that you said I'm gonna fight you instead of the other thing.
Yeah, I know. I can't say the other thing right now.
This game, $30.
Yes, but everything else is like several $100s worth of content that we have for free. So,
game where you're gonna fight Colton.
God,
everything.
Yeah, I whole thing.
Oh my God! Come on, guys!
Dude, I couldn't help it. Okay, I didn't know that it wasn't hooked to anything at first. It was fouling the main. Actually, it looked like my game just is on track or something, and it doesn't show any of the cars that's in between the locomotive and the cars at the end of the train.
You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not mad because it's the first episode. We can recover. It's fine.
I went full throttle, my bad, and slammed into some boxcars, and I couldn't stop in time because my computer.
Colt. Chill. You're fine. Relax. It was a mishap. It happens.
Everything is not okay.
I'm going to peel over and die.
Colt, don't listen to him. It's not okay. Colt,
I've got
Colt, nothing's okay. It's not okay. It's all your fault.
I know.
Hidden. Chill.
All right, I'll catch you guys.
Fine.
I'll be back to check in.
All right, bye.
Everything's not fine. It's all Colton's fault.
Everything is my fault.
It's your fault.
Okay, I've now got to proceed. I blew through a red. I've got to proceed now.
No cop, no stop, motherfucker.
Hey!
Watch your language.
I don't think that one clipped.
Okay, well, hopefully it didn't.
Me at 3 in the morning. No cop,
Carly,
no stop.
please don't make another slip up like that. It didn't pick up in the audio because I am listening to a delayed audio. It didn't pick up, but please be careful. I can't risk this right now.
Okay.
Better on that.
Sorry, I'm a little bit
It's better that you actually just turn off your auto tune at this point, because
Yes, please.
in my head.
I will.
Auto tune has been turned off.
Okay.
The auto tune saved your saved it.
It saved this. Yeah, it saved this whole thing. I'm appreciative of the auto tune coming in clutch, but like,
Alright, I'll watch what I say. I'll go back to my preschool days where I was a daycare teacher. Anyway.
All right. For those who got to see the new intro for season 3, this is the bridge from that part of the introduction.
The RMG alternate I talked about in the Pod 249 name is Foxy's Eastern Red Rocket Tracking Robot. I think I've seen that mod on Nexus before. I just never really looked into it.
There's a kind of corn meat. How beat up is this thing? 83%? Oh, that's nothing.
Well, this group is like a daycare child facility. Yes, it is. It is very much one of those.
And we're complaining? Question mark?
Hey. We're just a few nerds that like trains and put it on YouTube.
At least. No, never mind. Not gonna say that.
I'm not going to say naughty stuff because your boss is here.
It's not that I want to say naughty stuff. It's that I am very superstitious right now. So, enough said. Only some of us are violating Rule G. Yeah, I'm not violating Rule G.
That was me.
What is Rule G?
I gotta look it up to remember it, and I don't have my timetable with me.
I'm not a railroad person, by the way. I'm just here.
Also, Bench, thank you for taking 8600 to the Cutter's Torch. I appreciate.
I'm that one rowdy passenger that doesn't know anything and just here for the vibe.
I just know what Rule G is, and it says Rule G is a prohibition against railroad employees working while intoxicated, specifically banning the use and possession of drugs or alcohol. So I am not violating Rule G. Ignore what I just said.
I am. Yay.
I thought Rule G meant something different. My bad.
Yeah, Rule G kind of messed me up because I was vaping for the longest time. And I actually had to stop vaping because of Rule G.
Yeah.
For like a while. Alright.
Because you can get THC pods and this one like battery that looks like a regular tobacco vape, and hide the THC pods in those, and it will look like a regular tobacco vape and not a THC vape.
So
why
for
are
those,
we talking about this stuff?
So for those of you who are wondering, why is 8600 over here in Scrapella? We legitimately don't have a use for this locomotive. And so, reluctantly, we're getting rid of it. But one thing I am going to do, before anything gets worse, is anybody using D1 right now?
Nope.
Cool. I'm going to steal the tender away from 8600, and we're going to salvage that as a replacement tender in case things go wrong.
Okay.
Anyway, for the Steam Gala, since we have arrived in Bryson, we're going to take a look at the steam locomotives here in Bryson for everybody's viewing pleasure. We're going to start with number 13, painted in the brand new red, white, and blue paint scheme for America's 250. It's very pretty, and I'm very grateful for, actually, Colt designed this paint scheme. So, kudos to you, Colt, for designing that. We also have here American Freedom Train number 2015, the Coach, which is another beaver tail car. This one, some of you may know as a previous find that we found at the Walker Bridge. Very exciting, very cool that we have that here. Moving down the list, we come down over here, and we have engine number 85 with the Steam Team water tender, and it has Colton's name on the side. It's gonna get loud in here because of the echo.
Also, if any of you know, he showed the tab specifically, but it does say Ella Fontana and Alarca on the side of it.
Yes, it does.
On my, this is where the 85 comes from. On one of my two personal saves that I have, it's based, all of it's based on the Ella Fontana and Alarca. And all the motor power comes from Ella Fontana and Alarca from the WNCRR. And I have the 85
paint job. I agree.
Yes, I have the 85 on my personal save, and it runs between Bryson and Silva as my main freight locomotive. Now, it doesn't look the complete same because, obviously, I don't have the mod packs that they do because it's WNCR stuff that they have to release, and they probably won't. But, yes, that's where that comes from.
So, our next engine on the list is 3347, the Jarrell. I know that it's not prototypical to have this on the branch, but God, I love this giant thing. It is also dolled up in red, white, and blue. Very amazing that we have this engine. The whistle has been changed from the box cab, or the box hooter. Also, the new slogan, proudly marching north for the Northwestern Railroad. Very amazing that we have this engine here at the Gala. Of course, we cannot forget number 3391, our Chinese Pacific. That is mine, my little my baby. It is a shop princess to some degree, but it is about to start seeing some more mainline safety third. Yeah.
That is.
I just saw it.
This one.
You'll be going between them trains. You want to end up like that one guy that got caught in the hook, in the clamp.
This one is very special. This one is numbered and named after my father. So the road number is his birthday, and the name on the side is his actual name. And the reason it's named that is because it was built in a town where he used to live. So that's why it has his name on it. And this is our engine, little engine here, and I love it very much. We also have the Violet, which is the editor's locomotive. So, Vi, I have no idea if you're watching this or see this, but we've decided to bring your engine out of the shop for some display. It was the first steam locomotive bought by the railroad officially in episode 2. I believe it was episode 2 or episode 3. It was purchased. But it was the first engine bought brand new for the railroad. Behind the number 3 is Bench's personal favorite, number 660. He's been messing with it this whole time and would not stop. I'm checking on D1 right now. Okay, it's about ready to steal that. Okay. So, yeah, this is Bench's engine. And per his request, it is not receiving a red, white, and blue repaint. So it is keeping its original red boiler jacket and everything. And he has the original slogan, tonnage first, safety last. All right, D1 got the tender. Okay, sweet. D1, you've got the tender. Get it out of here, please.
Can you paint mine cyan? How about that?
I mean, I can try. I can't make any promises. And right now, I just need to get D1 out of the scrapper's yard before the scrappers get any bad ideas. Okay, and finally, the first of the series, 3600 in Southern Green and Gold.
6300. 6300, not 3600.
I can't English good, okay?
Dyslexic.
Also, if you're wondering what the lettering on the train boards say on the Pacific here, that is actually a Chinese translation for the Empress. So, yeah. So this is our little Steam meetup that we had planned. I'm glad that everybody is liking the paint schemes. Now, according to the vote, number 13 will not be hauling the American Freedom Train. Number 2026 will be hauling the American Freedom Train. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. This was an amazing paint scheme done by Colt. His only complaint is the smoke deflectors.
Yes, I absolutely hate the smoke deflectors. I hope or wish they would disappear. But, you know.
So, for now, I'm going to climb onto the train. And for the next little bit, I am going to ride in the dome car. Back here, I'm going to ride in the dome. And I'm going to hand the train over to Bench once again. Let me get seated. You know what? I might as well. Where's my engine? I might as well blow the whistle.
Oh yeah. Also, for those who are curious, the 85 has a different whistle that Gamer doesn't have because it's a rail loader whistle. And let me look and see what this is. I know it's a 3 chime. It's a Crosby 3 chime.
Which I kind of wish I had because I don't know how this translates to love you long time. Doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to eventually get this sucker fixed. If that's what that translation is, I don't understand how that's possible because I typed in the Empress. Anyway, I'm going to ride in the upper dome of the train. I'm going to be gone for the rest of this duration. So hopefully I'm back in time. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Colt, Bench, Charlie, you are all at the helm. I will be in chat. Good luck. Godspeed. If I'm not back before the excursion's done and I end up just sitting in Silva, thank you guys so much for watching this stream and everybody participating. I truly, Truly appreciate it. And with that being said, Bench, Colt, Charlie, you have the helm, you have the railroad. Good luck.
Gamer, before you leave,
Yes.
I'm allowed to go my speed, right?
As long as you don't derail.
I won't do that.
All right. Colt,
Famous
keep an
last
eye on him.
words.
Okay. Oh crap! That reminds me. What is the 10,003 doing? Oh, it's just sitting here. Okay. Well, if he's in Bryson right now, I'll just sit here and wait for the Slay Micah and shit stuff.
So in this game, if you derail a train, they are gone, right?
No.
In Railroader, no, you have the opportunity to fix them. You can put them in shops, and if they get too where it's just non-repairable, you can just straight up restore them. Also, you have that option. But the sad thing about it, there is 0 damage modified in this game, which I really wish there was just that.
The game's still early access. We're getting there.
You gotta cut him a break here. It's a pretty good game as is right now. So
They're making progress.
Google double barley. I can do that because Gamer is not at his computer right now.
Fun fact, you can get dandruff on your eyebrows. Anyway.
Why are we talking about dandruff on our eyebrows?
Oh no, I just brought it up.
No blood. Yeah, boiler explosions would be pretty cool. But then your locomotive would about a month. That's just not good.
Century Stream has them.
Yeah, Steve's pretty cool. I would get that game, but I know very well my computer would rather explode than try and attempt to play that game.
I know I'm getting it.
Don't tell Gamer my first day of going to play this game with him. I'm gonna fucking derail something.
Hey, watch your language.
Language! Stop it!
I'm sorry, I curse like a sailor and I'm from the West.
No, Gamer isn't completely gone. He's still in the chat.
Oh no, he's still here. Ruh-roh.
He's
Hi.
always
Banished a woman to the Shadow Realm.
yes.
You're in timeout.
Voice mod goes back on if I can't control the tongue.
Go to timeout.
A little bit of alcohol-y.
I don't feel like digging that car out, but also, where's the? Oh, did it end up in the shop finally? I can use the 10 instead of that.
Who was that? Joined Angry Rage. Oh, Angry Rag Timer. Had an epic crash on his. Here. Sorry, it is blocked by a emoji on his double fairy Farley episode. Nice. I can't read.
Yeah. I'll have to go back and look at that episode. I haven't watched a lot of Angry Ragtimer recently, but I need to get back into that and catch up on his Railroader series because it's a really good series to watch. I recommend you go and watch it. They have a lot of great mods too. I do believe they have Kirkland. That's from the last time I watched them. I can't completely remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I do recommend going and watch it. Gamer says, I just heard the swear, and I'm kind of sad, but like also, Charlie, I will not complain. if the first thing you do is throw a train off the track.
How about we'll make a deal? We'll make a deal. If it's a scrap train, I'll do it.
A scrap train? I mean, I guess if we make like an entire deadline of old steam locomotives that we don't use, you can run it up to Scrapula up in Bryson or take it to the interchange, because I feel like we'd mostly be selling most of them off because Scrapula would just be, overrun with steam engines and scrap.
I just make a whole sub series of me just crashing all the trains.
Yes, but that better be in a separate save, not this one, or in a free roam save.
Just make a copy of this one.
A sandbox.
Just make a copy of this save. There you go. So you guys still have the original save, but then there's also a copy.
I don't know if we
that
can.
is just messed up.
I don't know if we can really do that. I've
It's
never.
funny if we could. Railroader devs, if you ever see this, make that happen. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at how fast you're going right now.
Well,
Me?
I kind of understand how Angry Drives is painfully slow. I mean, on my railroad, I personally do 30 max, just because it's just safer that way. I feel like that's just my opinion. Some people's might be different. I know on a lot of trains on the Northwestern, we just set it to 45 and let them go, but that's just how I run my division here. Is most of my trains are 30-mile-an-hour max, and going up the branches like Connolly and up here at what's it called again? Walker. Up the Walker branch, it's 15 miles an hour. But with the
I'm passing Ella.
Alright. But with the constant horn plays and distractions, yeah, I can agree with that. When scrap Ella gets full of a couple of items, that is when we will start selling them off. Okay. Sounds good. The silence is huge.
It is.
What?
I said it is. Here, I'll make it better.
Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da.
Okay,
Better.
I can't wait to play that song again next season. That's actually gonna be great. You might actually, as a bonus, I know Marco was wanting meets. You might be able to meet my local train. I'm currently working Whittier proper. I'm working the Stenzel MFG building over here, so you might be able to see me over here working this.
Well, I'm currently going around to 30 after Ella, so.
All right, then you're not too far. I have to dig out a car. I just love it when a car finishes loading and it's all the way in the back of the consist, so you get to dig everything out.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. If it wasn't like that, I would already be out of here. So.
Hey, Colton, which track's available?
Both the main and the siding. Why?
Okay, because I had a yellow signal. I didn't know which one was available or not.
Oh, it's probably because I haven't switched from whenever I came in. I need to fix that.
I just did from the map.
Okay, yeah, I see that. I just heard my mic clip through the street. Okay, enough with the soundboards.
Yeah, like I was only previewing sounds and not actually playing them. There's a lot here.
Yeah, don't play them on the street.
This is school though.
It's the Hiawatha in the distance. He is rounding the curve. There he is.
Hey, is my track clear? Because I'm about to go high speed.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Did not mean
it
that.
is clear all the way. Hi Godzilla King, welcome to the stream.
Welcome back, Godzilla.
I tried watching him at 3 times speed. I get sick. Yeah. Like, okay, how slow are we talking here? Like 5 miles an hour with his trains, or a little bit faster?
Now this is a high-speed train.
Gamer says, if I do not return by the time you get to Silver Station, I request that you turn the train around on the Y and attempt to make a secondary run back to Bryson.
Alright. I'm doing 60 right now.
Why?
Because high-speed train.
Stop.
Why am I stopping?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Nothing went. My computer just had another one of its bits where everything went through each other. Nothing stopped.
Your computer's crapping itself. Nice.
Yes.
I said the kid-friendly version of what I was gonna say, but
Oh yeah, once you get past Barker's, you'll be able to see the lone decapod that we have It used to be the 5 that's labeled as 6. So the login Mikado that we have now is labeled as 5. Because I wanted it to be based off the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad number 5. Because that's what it is. Angry will run 25 on average. Pause through at 10. Maddening, but hey, he is an East Broad top action. Something. I want to. That is what that means. Huh. $25 isn't too bad. I mean, you should be doing at least 35, maybe 30. Like, not through the mountain, but especially like over Red Marble and up the little grade towards Alarka, you should be doing 25. Any other time, you should be doing 35, maybe 40. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I don't run my engines like that, so I'm a little bit of a wuss. So bench is coming. Climb a hill.
Ah?
Bench is coming, run away. Bench is coming, climb a hill. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. The gamer says, although I love the soundboard, this is a professional run being to you by a real railroad museum, so we cannot afford to have the goofiness. So no more soundboard for you, Charlie.
No, I forgot. Okay, so I accidentally pressed the soundboard key on the RP My Granny. I did not mean to do that one.
I personally
It was
didn't.
a mispress.
But if the stream heard it, just don't do it anymore.
Yeah, that was a mispress.
Why do I need to climb the hill? I'm just curious. He's only doing. That's not as bad of a speed that he usually does.
Oh, I just slowed down because I was in Thomas Alley. I'm speeding back up. Don't worry.
He is running the big locomotive. This is not the big locomotive. This is an Atlantic. This thing is not big.
Don't worry. I'm getting back up to speed.
Let's see how fast you're actually going. He's going 47 and climbing, just so you know. He's almost 50.
That's about average for me.
Yeah. I could tell. I feel like 660 would be much better with speed because it's a 3-cylinder Mikado.
No, it actually sucks with speed.
Well, I mean, it was meant to do work anyway, so.
It tops out at 45.
I'm talking about the Godzilla King 3347. Yes, that is your name.
Keep in mind, I'm doing 45 around his turn.
I definitely would not be doing that.
Well, you're not me, so.
I personally haven't messed with any of, like, the sound volumes in this game. I do every once in a while, but I don't play with a good set of headphones. I play off of laptop speakers, so it necessarily doesn't make any difference for me. but I can do that in the future. I can try that out. I feel like
Hey,
that.
Colton, I might have an old pair of headphones that still work you can use.
I have earbuds too, and I have a complete sound system that I can hook up and use with Bluetooth, just an aux cable by itself. It's a soundbar hooked to a subwoofer, so it's a pretty decent sound system. But I think I'm good on headphones. Thanks for the offer, though. That's the name. Yes, his engine that he's running right now is called the Hiawatha. Up here on the right is where you're going to see the decapod. Now, it has a weird tender because it's not the right tender for the number 6. It was actually the old tender off the 9. The tender that was on the decapod originally held a lot more coal and water. That's why it was taken off the 6 and put onto the 9. That's also the reason why the tender on the 9 currently says the wrong road number. So that may or may not get changed in the future. It's still technically under my division. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with it once I get the 85 back from Bryson, because the 85 is going to run the passenger train. And once dieselization comes through, which we're in the process of currently doing, just not
Sadly.
this. Yeah. Once dieselization comes through, it'll be completely dieselized. I plan on still having the. Dang it! What are those things called? I keep forgetting every single episode that we do this. I just need to go back and look at it because. What are these called? RDCs. I still plan on having an RDC back on my train, so I have to turn anything around once I get to Alarko. But for right now, before we get diesels on this division, the 85 is going to run it between Whittier and Alarko and back. I don't know what's going to run it once we get diesels. Probably an RS3. Because most of our roster is going to be Alcos. Hey man, I know, but it's the way that the railroad goes, you know.
I'm going through the tunnel.
But yeah, maybe an RS3 will run it. Maybe RS1. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we cross that bridge.
Yeah, funny story, I'm crossing a bridge right now. Or about to be.
What? Bridge. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I need to bring the passenger train back to Whittier after I'm done doing shenanigans in Whittier. Bench is doing below 50 miles an hour. This is a miracle.
Well, I was in a 35. It was a 35-mile-an-hour turn out of the Silver Tunnel.
Yes, this is rare for Bench to be doing under 50 miles an hour.
I know the speed limits on some of the spots. Also, this is a high-risk train, so I'm being a little bit extra careful, surprisingly.
a little bit.
Yeah. Cause trust me, I pushed these turns to absolute limits.
Yeah.
That could have been bad. I was switched into the art of Silva.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I switched it to back to the main before I crossed it.
If you must use, will do like the Lehigh Valley Road, 5RS3 and L. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Now, I will go ahead and tell you, Gamer doesn't have this on the host system yet, but the RS3 mod that I want to get the Western Maryland RS3. It might run in Hammerhead. It might run just, you know, regular hood. I don't know. I'll think about it. I spent an hour today whenever I got home, and I worked up a configuration for it and I saved it to my computer so I can go back in and just easily put it into the game. But yeah, we'll have to see what Gamer thinks about that.
Yeah, I'm about to speed back up.
Yeah. Are you planning on keeping the Milwaukee Road train? I don't know the answer to that question off the top of my head. That would be a question for Gamer to answer once he has the time.
I'll say, don't ask me. I don't know what's going on most of the time. I'm just here I'm just here to drive.
Well, yeah, we also can't blame you too much because you got busy with life stuff halfway through
Yeah.
season. Oh. But from what I think we discussed between me and Gamer, after this, it might be on display or it might disappear. One of the two. I don't know.
I love high-speed trains.
Fair enough. Thanks, Colt, and it's good to have you back, Bench. That's what Godzilla King's up. What was that?
Yay. Also, I forgot I'm stopping at Silva Station, so I'm hitting the brakes.
Yes, you better. The Lehigh Valley RS3s were pure snow white locomotives with red lettering. Lehigh pushed the white color scheme as they were known for hauling clean coal. That's a really interesting fact. I did not know that. Thanks for telling that.
You don't know a train I want to see in real order one day?
What's that?
With daylight.
That would be pretty cool. I just I don't know.
Dang, the train's too long. I was trying to get the whole thing in the sidetrack, but it's too long.
Yeah, you're better off to just keep it on the main.
Oh, well, that's too late for that, buddy.
Yeah. You're turning it around on the Y anyway, so it doesn't
I
matter.
am. I'm just giving him a couple minutes.
Actually, I need to check in on you and see if you've broken anything yet.
Nah.
Your best bet might be stopping and getting some water in Dillsboro before you head back up there.
Is there not one in Silva? I don't remember. There's not.
No, there isn't. You stop and get one in Dillsboro.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the daylight would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Somebody building a 611 mod, so we'll have W611 at some point in the game. If you want to go see that thing in action, the WNCRR did a live stream. I think it was Sam's dad. I can't remember, but he sadly passed away. My condolences go to him and his family. But he did a stream. It was labeled "Last Run for Dad," and the leading locomotive was the 611 in its consist. So if you want to see that 611 in action, I recommend go watching that stream on the WNCR. Autocorrect. Anthracite coal was used in the East to help to heat buildings into its. I don't know if you're gonna fix it. I'm just gonna. It says it's the coal that looks shiny like glass, low dust, very clean burning, burns bluefish. Think blacksmith. Huh. That's interesting. Anthracite coal was used in the 70s to heat. Yeah, sounds like something they would do. Oh, Charlie disappeared. I just now noticed that.
The woman's been long gone.
Yeah, I haven't looked at Discord. My phone's been asleep.
Oh.
Bluish burning.
I heard the notification, so.
Yeah. Oops, my bad.
I'm hungry.
I didn't realize I had control over the Hiawatha. My bad. I
You're
clicked.
good. I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
Do
I
you want me to?
haven't eaten.
You want me to Hiawatha back to Bryson while you go get something to eat?
Now I'll take a Bryson first.
All right.
I'll just go faster.
Yeah, I don't recommend going any faster than you. So. Yes, 10. Pass the signal, please. You've been sitting here for 20 minutes doing absolutely nothing. There was nothing coming. I don't know why there's a red signal.
Ba 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 ba. Wow.
Oh yeah, there. I was on scrolling through Instagram earlier today, and I found a reel that had the intro to a very old show that I used to watch whenever I was younger. It was called Mighty Machines. I have not watched that show in forever, and hearing that theme song was so nostalgic. I can't even tell you. Yeah, the I don't know what it is with the signals, but the AI controls all the signals, and it just kept on giving it a red board, and it just sat there until I noticed that it was doing nothing. Told it to just drive past the red board. One of my biggest complaints with the industries in Whittier is the Holyfield heating company that they have over here. It takes so long for even one tank car to unload. Now I have two, and one is still at 10,000 gallons. It's
Yeah.
going to take probably 5 episodes or most to get one down.
No, it takes more for 5.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that the sawmill is going to be covered for a pretty long time, too, because each of the log cars, we finally upgraded all of the log cars to hold 9 logs. And since we opened up the Walker branch, it'll be easier to run those so we don't have to run as far. And, you know, we don't have to run as often as we did with the cars that held smaller amounts of logs.
Bum, ba, 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 ba.
The coal we are burning is middle type called bituminous. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. It's 45% carbon, dusty, dirty, and makes a moderate amount of sense. Yeah, I can agree with that. I've been to cast so many times. I just know what cinders taste like. Gamer says, I apologize for my absence being so long. This was not planned. Thank you, Bench and Cole, for helping me. Yeah, it's not a problem, man.
Yeah.
Just trying to make small talk. I don't know what to talk about at all.
Same. Because you know I'm usually the quiet type.
Yes, me and Bench are usually both quiet.
Yeah.
Or it's the other way around, and Bench is the one that's not quiet and talking, and I'm the one that's quiet. Take as long as you need, Gamer, to get back. We ain't no hurry. Bench, as of right now, has gotten the train turned around, and from what I'm looking at on my TV, he's passing Silva. So he's got to turn around and is heading back up to Bryson.
And catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
What if I do catch you? Then what?
I throw gun drops at your eyes.
That's not very nice. You shouldn't
Well,
do that.
that's what happens when you catch the gingerbread man.
Oh man. What if I eat the gingerbread man? Then what happens?
No. Also, I'm doing 50.
Oh come on. Why am I not allowed to eat the gingerbread man?
No.
What's my punishment for eating the gingerbread man? I'm just curious.
Tactical nuke on your location.
Oh, I kind of need my house. I like my house, and I like living in my house. I don't my house.
Also, I was doing 50.
Yes, I will take that as I am not currently looking at your speed. You are doing 30.
I was doing 50. I had to drop down because this was a sharp turn.
Oh, are you
I'm
gonna
also
stop?
getting water.
Hey, I was gonna say, are you stopping in Dillsboro for water? Bloody did not answer my question.
Thought I already answered that.
No.
I said I was stopping for water.
Okay. I thought you were just deaf.
Nah, not yet.
Well, I think some days during band class you just are deaf.
Do you also realize what's behind me?
No, I don't realize what's behind you because I'm not looking at the map.
Symbols.
Oh, you were talking about band class. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I can't hear very well. I'm weird.
Yeah, especially when the symbols are directly behind you.
Yeah, and they go all the time.
I'm not gonna lie, I just got so good at toning them out, I don't realize when the symbols crash.
Yeah, that's specifically in the Great Rubber Chicken Gallop. That symbols in that song are just hideous. It's constantly all the time.
Damn, that was a pretty good stop. I almost nailed the water tower.
Constantly. I love how my recreation of symbols didn't come through on Discord. This is sad. We don't need the tender to be directly lined up with the water tower anyway. The atoms always line up correctly, so it just phases through the tender. About out west, they have brown coal called ignite coal. Barely burns, but it's cheap. Some locomotives had huge fireboxes to compensate for the burning coal. Massive amounts of cinders. Ignite coal is brown. Oh, it's lignite. Okay. La la la, talk talk talk. La la la, yap yap, talk talk, yep. Law. Might as well just start making noises at this point, bro.
What about bomb?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to kind of act at least the tiniest bit civilized because we're just acting like animals.
Howdy, fellas.
We are still streaming, so please.
I know, that's why I didn't say anything. How's the stream going? What did I miss?
You didn't miss anything much. Gamer is gone still. He had something family-wise he had to go
Still, when he...
I didn't necessarily disclose that information, so it's just been me and Bench. He's driving the Hiawatha right now, and I've been working my yard and just talking back and forth, talking to Marco also. So
my lungs hurt.
the pull you get from for Christmas stockings is anthracite coal. You remember seeing Phoebe White Rose, the lady in the white, pull so clean you didn't get your clothes dirty. I personally don't remember that, but I'm sure Gamer does. Maybe Bench does. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a no.
I zoned out. I don't
Oblivious.
know what you're talking about.
He has no idea what's going on.
Real, bro, real. Bench, it's an intervention.
Gamer says, I honestly feel very bad for you guys today. Man the stream in the episode by yourself. No, absolutely not upset with it's family stuff.
I'm gonna go back and continue. Wait, what were you saying? You cut out like bad. My internet is awful.
Oh, I was responding to what Gamer put in the chat. I said that.
Oh, I'm not watching.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, I was, he said that he felt very bad for leaving us to man the stream. And I said, absolutely not. We,
Yeah, man, don't worry about it.
we aren't mad.
We got you.
Family comes before pixels. So.
Family over everything. Yeah. Just focus on whatever you need to, gamer. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, come back whenever you're ready. We aren't in a huge hurry. I mean, Bench is, obviously, because he does constantly good.
Wait, is he driving right now?
Yes, yeah. He's driving off of. He's driving.
Gamer, get off of your phone, dude.
God. Oh, I need to bring my passenger train back to Whittier. Before I do that, though, let me make sure Bench isn't gonna like crash into my butt. Okay, so he's going to. So
Bench is gonna fall asleep, bro.
Huh?
He's passing right now, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I'm not gonna touch him. We passed Whittier and Ella.
Alright, I'm gonna go doom scroll.
I'm doing 50.
Gamer,
currently.
I wish you best of luck.
Alright, later, assassin.
Later, golden, later, bench.
Yeah.
Good luck, gamer.
Marco says, I gotta go to Charlottesville. Yeah. We haven't had rain in a month. Now a storm. Gotta rise up. Bye. Nice to meet you all. Yep. You have a good night, Mark. And wish you stay safe in the storms. I'm not driving and
Be
texting.
good.
Gamer says, I am not driving and texting. Unsafe. Well, I hope you be less using text to speak. Then, or speech to text. That would make sense. But, yeah, obviously, we do not condone driving and texting at all. Do not do that. That is a big no-no.
I love doing 50 miles an hour.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch you drive this, because, I don't know. You're doing 47. You're not doing 50, you liar.
I round up.
Now you're doing 45. Actually, you're doing 45.2 miles an hour, because I have the mod that tells me the exact speed that you're doing. 45.6, 0.7, 0.8, 6, 7. Anyway, I'll just peel over and die now. 47.
I gotta beat the sun.
We beat the Sun to Silva. That was the goal. I it.
Well, too bad I'm gonna do it again.
Ah. Please watch the angry episode. My comments. Episode is double barley, and the timestamps are in the comments. The second crash scared me. All right, I'll go back and look at that episode after we're done with the stream. We'll see how bad this accident actually was. I mean, knowing it's an angry episode and he drives his trains really I don't know. I don't see it as that bad, but from what you explained earlier in the stream, it sounded pretty bad. So, yeah. If it's with angry, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm about to hit the high speed section.
Alright. Let's see how fast you get. You're doing 40 right now.
Why do I have a yellow signal?
Oh, let me look.
I see why. My marker 57.
That's why I fixed it. You're good now. My bad. I had that switched for the main line, and the AI flipped it, and it didn't flip it back because the AI is big and stupid.
Yeah.
It's always the AI's fault. Blame them.
Speedy time, boys.
Yeah, no, you're clear all the way to Bryson. Speed is key. With bench it is. Not me. Not me. I don't like speeding in this game.
I do.
Especially around sharp corners. I can tell you about bench, actually, before I started playing in this server. Also, by the way, he's actively doing 60 miles an hour. But yeah, before I started playing this server, on one of my old personal saves that I had before I deleted it, he took the 475. What I had numbered is the 475, which is the, what's it called in the game? I forget. The Mastodon. I had the Mastodon hooked to a train to take down the Bryson or Silva, and he took it down there and he put it on the ground. That's why I don't let him drive any of my trains.
I got up to like 62.
Yes. Now, you need to slow down.
Nah, I'm getting to Whittier.
Oh, I absolutely know that Bench can definitely speed up trains. Yes, he can. That is without a doubt.
Me currently doing 50 entering Whittier.
Yeah, you should slow down because there's a sharp curve here. Remember? After Whittier.
I know, I'm getting there.
After you pass the station.
I'm getting there, using a little bit of my independent.
A little bit. You're using 25% of it.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's not slowing you down at all, by the way.
It is. Alright, I'm at 40, we're good.
Actually, 39 point... Well, actually, 38.6. I have the mod that shows cars information without having to go into the cars menu and the tab menu over top of the cars. I am currently playing Tamagotchi Life on my 3DS.
Nice.
I'm watching Bench do bench things while I do this. And I have to feed this guy. I don't... Oh, he wants a hat. I don't have any hats. I need to go buy a hat. Okay, he's not getting a hat. These hats absolutely suck. I'll feed him, though. He's eating roast beef. He loved it. Nice. Oh, yeah. I don't know if any of the people that watch this channel played Tamagotchi Life, but for those that do, I don't know if you've seen the new Tamagotchi Life game that came out on the Switch. I assume that you have because that's pretty much what all of Nintendo's talk's been about recently. But I'm playing that right now. It's such a fun game. I recommend you buying it. It's $60, but it's so much. Godzilla says, and I absolutely love the shenanigans bench makes. Yes.
Well, who doesn't?
I don't know.
Haters.
Yeah.
Because no one hates me.
Joseph wants a new look for his apartment. Do you think I should give him a new? Okay, I'll take it that bench zoned out again.
Wait, what? I heard apartment.
Yeah, Joseph wants a new look for his apartment. What do you think I should give him?
Black.
My options are spring gothic, Scandinavian, or seabed.
Black.
Gothic?
Yeah, black.
Okay. It's $270. If
Okay.
I'm blaming you for it.
Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty spot.
Godzilla says gamer doesn't like it because of the safety rating. Are you talking about Tomodachi Life or? And if you're talking about Tomodachi Life, what do you mean exactly by?
Hello, number 9.
It says Bench is driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me look at the safety rating. We're still at 66%. Now that hasn't changed since I screwed up what I did in Bryson because my computer sucks. But that'll come back through on the new daily report we get once it day rolls over.
No, I thought we already got a daily report.
I don't think so. I didn't see it.
We did 11 minutes ago.
Okay, so it stayed the same then. Everything else is good though. Our overall is 99%. Passenger service, our passenger equipment conditions 95. I need to hop up on that a little bit. And our freight performance is 100. It's just our safety rating that we need to work.
Yeah, me and you both know freight's at 100 because I'm the one that usually hauls the freight.
Yeah. Emily wants to play a game with me. Let's see what she wants to play.
Huh?
I have to play Pixel Quiz. I don't like Pixel Quiz.
I'm doing speedy things again.
I know, I'm watching you. You're just absolutely for it.
Guys, I cannot thank you enough for all your efforts tonight. Like, seriously.
Welcome
Ah, he's back. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back, but oh my god.
It's not a problem, man. Yeah, you know, family first.
I was also partially zoning out because I was watching the scenery going by on my phone this whole time. And I was like, damn, I picked a perfect spot for looking out the window. And I get away with one because I know people have gotten away with more than just the one. How long have we been going at this? 3 hours! Oh my god! I am so sorry, boys.
Nah, you
That's
good.
fine. I'm almost to Bryson, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
He's passing a Governor's Island right now, so he's not too far.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm doing 50 as well.
Wow, you guys, welcome back. Thank you, Godzilla. What a way to start season 3. And to answer the questions that I saw like forever ago, because I was paying attention, somebody asked in the chat if we are keeping the Milwaukee Road locomotive. The answer to that question is unfortunately no. Based on how much of the stuff that is going on in the server, we can't keep the engine around, but there will be an Easter egg in upcoming videos and possibly the upcoming event where you will see a reference to this streamliner. So, and it'll be a very hidden reference, so you'll have to look for it. Anyway, I do want to just straight up apologize that I took off. I know it was because of family, so you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, it was family. It's fine." I was hoping it'd be an in and out thing, but my grandmother lives like 15 minutes from where 15 to like 5 minutes from where my office is. So.
Nah, you good.
But oh my god, that sunset looks amazing. Hang on a second. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm focused on this. Why am I focused on my Pacific? That is not what I want to be focused on. I want to be focused on you. Oh, that is pretty.
Godzilla says, "Oh, that's okay," and can quickly see my locomotive, please.
Yes, we will be seeing. So what he's referring to is 3347, the Jarrell, the big 2884. That is numbered and named after him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. My game.
Oh god, are you good? Were you running anything? Do I need to save your shit?
No, I wasn't running anything.
Okay.
I was just staring at.
So originally, Godzilla was going to have the T1 get numbered after him. But then the Jarrell came out, and he got really excited when I did the review with Bench on the Jarrell. So when we finally got the leased B&O engine, I eventually purchased the B&O engine, and it got renumbered to 3347, which is, if you look, that's his username.
Yeah.
So then Godzilla King got labeled onto it. So we'll get prepped here to disembark the train. And we'll go visit the Godzilla King engine because he's back and he needs to see. I promised him that I would show him what it looks like. So. But thank you, Colt. Thank you, Bench. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Hidden. Thank you, Godzilla. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Violet. Thank you, Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad, for being a part of this. This is nuts that we even did this. And we are going to be doing more in the future with this museum. So, Bench, you are officially relieved of duty. You are able to clock out, my friend.
Okay, I hungry. I go eat food now.
Alright, you go eat. I'm going to handle this in moving everything and getting it back into the shop where it belongs. So, yes, to show this off, Godzilla, there is 3347, and the tender now has the new slogan on the side of it. So, there she is.
Okay, my game loaded up again.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna take care of completely and utterly off camera. I'm gonna take care of sorting everything out and putting it all away. How much work did we get done? Not including your small mishap.
Bench side of stuff. I have no clue, but I got most of my stuff done. I have some stuff I need to go grab in, but that's pretty much it.
Okay. You're very welcome, Godzilla. You're very, very welcome. So I'm actually going to end this here because this is longer than I anticipated that this would go on for. Thankfully, the contingency plan worked and Bench was able to do a partial return trip. So I'm going to tidy everything up, try and get stuff put away. I appreciate all of you for coming out and watching the stream, and God, both you and Bench, you pulled through, and I am forever grateful that you did that. So
I just try my best to make small talk, man.
I know it's not easy. It's not trust me. It is so hard to make small talk. Especially when the main voice disappears. It's like, what do I do? So, all right. Well, with that being said, I'm going to log off. I think I'm almost positive the boys are going to want to log off because they're probably absolutely freaking tired. So thank you all so much for watching this live stream and the video. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification button, become part of the gamer team. Go check out Bench's channel in the description, Colt's channel in the description, and if you feel inclined to do so, go check out the link in the description to the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad. They were the key factors in making this stream happen. In fact, real quick, I'm going to show this off. We did paint this locomotive to have Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad on the side. We have a second one that got painted, Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad, but one of them's going to get going to keep the paint scheme. So anyway, thank you all so very, very much for watching. We'll catch you in the... Huh? What's up?
I don't mean to interrupt, but I looked in the description and my channel's not there, so I am putting it in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Put it in the chat. I will go in later in the edit and put in your channel and Bench's channel. I will make sure it happens. But like scripting, so I will make sure it gets put in there. Don't worry. And if it does, right. if I forget, you putting it in the chat is completely fine with me.
All right.
So with that being said, I'm gonna log off. I'm pretty sure the boys are gonna log off, and I'm gonna try and get everything else situated so that when we start up on episode 2, everything's in place and we can just go to work. Before I forget, though, Colt, do you think we should implement the express freight? Because it would give Bench something to do.
I mean, yeah. He can also help with other stuff around the railroad, but
so what
with yeah, I would say just go ahead and implement it. We'll just have to keep extra precautions with not running into it. So
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to specifically set it up for right now. They're both going to be at tier 1 when we start, and they're going to run from Silva to Andrews, one direction.
All right.
So that way, when the freight goes one way, Bench can take care of the interchange, and we can bring all that freight from interchange back so that we have a full day's work.
All right. Cool. Also, by the way, I'm stealing the 85 back.
Yeah, the gala is pretty much over. Take them out. All right.
Cool.
We're going to take off, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for showing up. We'll see you in the next one.
Come and ride the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad. Turn back back them old hands of time. See the beautiful Des Moines River Valley on the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad line. I love to hear that old train whistle blowing. I love to see the steam fill up the sky. I love to feel the wheels below me rolling on the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad line. When you ride the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad, your journey through the past will ease your mind. Cross the high bridge in the Des Moines River Valley on the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad line. I love to hear that old train whistle blowing. I love to see the steam fill up the sky. I love to feel the wheels below me rolling on the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad line. All aboard the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad. Through the hills and valleys you will climb. Exciting thrills and fun for those that's riding on the Boone and Scenic Valley Railroad line.
Folks, come and experience one of Iowa's great attractions. Cross the highest single-track interurban bridge in the United States as you ride in vintage 1920s passenger cars or turn-of-the-century caboose. View spectacular scenery on this very impressive 14-mile round trip. So all aboard from May through October, 11th and Division Streets, Boone, Iowa.
See the beautiful Des